Welcome to this body mapping somatic practice for the lower body, the womb, the hips, the legs, for the woman who is genuinely desiring to get grounded in her body and to use this body or to work with this body to know herself better, to listen to what needs to be heard, to be able to thrive in her life through embodiment, through feeling her visual power and wisdom in this vessel of the body. So we will really tap into what is being stored and what wants to be heard from our womb space, this incredible space that we have in the woman's body that holds everything, that can create everything, and that can release everything. It is that freaking powerful. I'm Liana Lyra, and I support women in coming home to themselves in their fullest, most aligned and authentic form. My project is the Lioness Collective. Check out the links below. This is a weaving together of the lineages of the world, coming together in sacred reciprocity, rooted and rising. If you like the video, please share with a friend. Do it over and over again. Make it your own. These things are powerful. Anything that gets us in contact with our own bodies and out of this crazy mind and back into true feminine wisdom and embodiments. That is where our greatest power lies. Like, share with a friend. It really helps my channel grow and reach more women just like you. Thank you.
So we begin lying down. If you can, and if you can't, then you can remain seated and closing the eyes. Let's take a few moments acknowledging the weight of your body. Giving permission for gravity to sink you down further into the ground. Noticing the breath and how the breath on the inhale expands the whole body, and on the exhale going inwards and allowing the exhale to just let go. Inviting the jaw to soften, the shoulders and chest to relax, and everything to move and flow into stillness. Let's take 3 deep breaths down into our belly, in through the nose, up into our heart and chest space, and out of the mouth, a big wide open mouth. And again, filling up our body and letting go on the exhale. And let's use the palms of our hands to do a brief body scan, starting with the top of our head, sliding our hands all the way down with the exhale down through the throat and neck, the chest, the breasts, the belly, the womb, pelvis, down onto the thighs. Take a breath here. And on the next breath, inhale, hands stroking and sliding up through your body, from the thighs, pelvis, womb, belly, chest, throat, up to the face and on top of the head. Take a big breath here, honoring your body, bringing your awareness to your body, and let your hands now rest where they feel, most comfortable. And today we go a little deeper into the lower body, into the seat of instinct, where your true knowing actually lies. Let's go and explore. So now let's place our hands upon our belly, just under the navel. And inhale for a count of 5, sending the breath into the belly. Hold the breath in for a count of 2, and exhale for a count of 6 or 7. You're going to do a few breaths like this, feeling the rise and the fall of the belly. If you can, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Belly rises and belly falls. Keeping the hands on the lower belly, feeling the tenderness and the temperature of your hands in devotion to this part of your body. The belly is where the instinct lives, the gut intelligence, that knowing that arrives before any reason to know. Before any thought. Most of us hold the belly in all day and every day without even knowing that we're doing it, which means we are contracting and holding in our instinct every single day. So with that being said, let's make that breath a little wider and soften down into the belly, and allow your belly to be big and round. Let each inhale fill the belly, expand into your hands. On the exhale, let it go, all of it. Let your belly completely be unguarded. Let's begin to circle the hands towards the left, slowly with all of your presence. With the breath now, giving full attention and love to this part of our body. Inhaling towards the left, exhaling, coming up towards the right. And you can keep the hands moving in circular motions if that feels good for you. Otherwise, you can keep your hands in stillness. One can be on the navel and the other on top, or just side by side, just below the navel. And let's reflect and ask yourself what your gut, what your belly is telling you right now about your life. your relationships, your path, all that your mind keeps overriding. Is there a knowing there that is waiting to be acknowledged? And just listen, even for a few breaths, to feel what comes. Notice sensation. Notice feeling. And breathe with that. Acknowledge it. Whatever it is and however it feels, we're simply acknowledging. And let's now bring something to mind. A question that you are living with, or maybe a decision, a specific relationship, an opening or a closing. Staying in this part of the body, so don't let it go up to the mind. No thinking is necessary. Just let it fully live in the belly and feel what happens. Whatever the question is, does something soften here? Does it tighten? Does the breath deepen or shorten? Does something rise in you or close? Let the belly answer and trust what comes. That response is your instinct. Let's have a few more breaths here. Allowing all to be, whatever came, whatever sensation, it's all welcome. Let your hands move slightly lower now, cradling the womb space. Just below the belly button and across the lower pelvis. Breathing low and slow. See if you can feel the breath move into the pelvis, like breathing into a deep bowl. And the lower belly and pelvic floor both release on the exhale. So filling up the bowl of the pelvis in the womb on the inhale, and releasing on the exhale. Allowing for any sounding or voice to come out of your mouth on the exhale if there needs to be a sound. Very gently, as you fill up this sacred bowl of the pelvis and the womb, gently rock the pelvis back and forth, up, tilting up and tilting down, not leaving the ground, just micro motions with the breath, cradling this area completely of the womb, Keep rocking and tilting. Inhale, tilting upwards. Exhale, tilting backwards. Putting all of your awareness and your inner gaze now with your touch inside of the womb space. And as you tilt the pelvis, see how you can massage or caress, perhaps in circular motions, the ovaries. Acknowledging sensation there, any tenderness, and even if you don't have the physical womb, it doesn't matter. The area is still there. It still has the energetic. This womb space is the most primal center of the female body. And this place, this sacred place, belongs to you. Just for you to create from, to release from, to feel from. And make each rocking motion, these micro movements, feel like a tide within your womb. Perhaps a tide that hasn't been allowed to move. And beginning to remember how acknowledging and honoring that this is where desire lives. This is where your creative power resides. Your cyclica being, where something very ancient and female has been waiting patiently for you to fully inhabit this. To come home to it and feel it, honor it in full devotion. You can keep the hands moving if that feels right, or have them rest in stillness. We can quieten the tilting motion. And let's reflect, asking this area, so not coming from the mind, asking the body, what has been suppressed here? What desire? What wildness? What creative power has been kept quiet? And what is ready to be reclaimed? Listen in stillness. Again, the answer doesn't come through words. It comes through sensation. Or an image, a temperature, an expansion or a contraction. Whatever comes, however small, know that this is your primal knowing speaking to you. And you are starting to engage with it. And it takes practice to keep building the relationship. Keep honoring whatever arises through feeling, through sensation. Maybe images come or colors. Whatever it is, it's okay. And trusting it, acknowledging it, and honoring it. Let's take 3 more deep breaths into the womb. Honoring this whole space and honoring our pelvis and these bones in and around the pelvis. Carrying ancestral memory of all those women that stood before us, paving the way for us to be here right now. See if you can breathe a little deeper. And let's slide the hands down to the thighs. And you can move your hands again in circular motions with the breath, or up and down the thighs, as you wish, to bring all of your awareness and attention on your thighs, your legs, your feet. You can move your toes, circle your ankles, and honoring here, breathing deep into the roots of your being. The legs that carry the body through the world, towards what we choose and away from what we don't. Honoring the capacity for direction, for literally walking away from what no longer serves us. And our feet are in contact with the earth, the most grounding part of the body. Bring awareness here. Women who feel they have no ground to stand on are often women who have lost contact with their own legs and feet, or nature, the earth, the body. So breathe here. Feeling the strength of the legs that carry you through everything. Every door you've walked through here, every time you keep going and staying anything. If you can, press your legs into the floor and your feet to the back of your feet. Again, but always make sure, always down, hold the legs. Just have a few breaths. Feeling your roots and connection with the ground, and inhaling from the feet upwards to the womb, and back down again to the feet. Inhaling you up, perhaps coming from the earth. If you can sense that, out into the womb, and back down to the feet. Keeping your hands on the thighs, let's reflect now. Ask yourself, do you feel grounded right now? Where in your life do you feel you have no ground to stand on? And where do you feel most rooted and grounded? Again, notice. Allow the answer to come through your body, whatever it is, in the way it wants to come. The legs know about direction, about where and when to stay and when to move. Ask your legs, is there somewhere in your life right now that your body wants to walk towards? Or somewhere it has been wanting to walk away from? Feel it in the legs themselves, not as a thought, but again as sensation. Trust what comes. Let's breathe a few last breaths into the legs, into the feet, honoring our roots and accepting whatever arised in this moment, even if it was subtle. We are again opening a relationship with our bodies, with this instinctual wisdom. And it takes time. And with the next breath, slowly come to a seated position if you've been lying down. And notice, take full awareness of your body and how it feels right now. Your posture, your spine, feet on the ground, your head. Feeling into any micro movements that wish to come. Feel how your body wishes to breathe in this very moment. Let's take one big deep breath all the way into the body and exhaling out of the mouth. Let's feel all of it, your whole body. Make this your daily practice. If you have to, you can even shorten this practice and make it your own. And before you have to make any decision, ask your body. Feel into your body. Here we close. You can finish with honoring your body with a caress or a gentle massage around your body, wherever you feel is most asking for your attention. Giving thanks and perhaps feeling some breaths of gratitude for this vehicle and your relationship with it. And I would love if you tell me in the comments what your belly said, what came up for you, what did your legs say about direction. Please share with a sister. Subscribe, like, it really helps my channel to grow, to reach more women like you. If you wish to go any deeper, I work with women one-to-one, specifically tailored to whatever they're going through, whatever you're going through, in an embodied and sovereign way. Thank you so much for joining, honoring you.